Hello everyone. In this video, we will explore Newton's first law and some of its examples in our daily lives. Newton's first law, also called the law of inertia, states that an object remains at rest or keep moving in uniform motion in a straight line unless an external force acts on that object to change its state of motion. Obviously, when there is no external force acting on the object, its velocity will not change, so the object can't accelerate. In simpler words, things like to stay as they are. It means if they are at rest, they will remain at rest. If they are moving, they'll keep moving in the same way, unless an external force acts on them by pushing or pulling them. So we can say that objects need a reason, like an external force, to change how they are moving. This tendency to stay the same way is called inertia. When all the external forces cancel each other, it means no net force is acting on the object. As a result, the object will keep going at the same speed and direction. Like a ball rolling on a flat surface. If we apply a small force on it, by pushing it, it starts moving. But if there is no friction or other force acting on it to slow it down, it will keep rolling at the same speed forever because it wants to keep its state of motion. Another example of this law in our lives is when we are in a car or a bus. Imagine you are sitting in a car and the car is moving. If the car suddenly stops, your body tends to keep moving forward like this picture, because the car seat is applying an external force on your body that changes how you are moving, but you want to keep your state of movement. Or when you are in a car that's parked at the side of the road. Inside the car, everything is at rest. But when the car suddenly starts moving, you feel yourself being pushed back into the seat. This is explained by Newton's first law again, that you and the car have inertia, so you don't want to change the way you are moving. There may be different forces acting on an object, but if their net force is zero, the object cannot accelerate. So, if an object's velocity is constant, we can immediately say that the net force on it is zero. As we mentioned, according to Newton's first law, objects prefer to keep their current state. It doesn't matter if it's at rest or it's moving at a constant velocity. They won't change on their own. I mean, if something is already moving, it won't stop or go faster unless someone or something pushes or pulls it. And if it's not moving at all, it won't start moving on its own. Inertia is a property of the objects that resists changes in their state of motion. An object that is stationary wants to stay stationary, and an object that is moving wants to keep moving at the same speed and in the same direction. The other point is that you experience inertia all the time. When a bus or a car suddenly stops and you move forward, or when you push a shopping cart, but it takes a few seconds to stop after you let it go. We came to the end of this video. I hope this video has provided valuable insights and expanded your knowledge.